Hello. Welcome back again to Imagine Nairobi. My name is Tuku Moita, and I'm glad to hold you back again in the studio. As I told you, this is the place that you're going to get all packages in one very accommodating show called Imagine Nairobi. Thank you once again. Today, tuko hapa, football. I know most of you are about to laugh. I'm one person that is out of the match. I remember nikiwa shule, I was one of those people who used to go to the field kulala. Time wengine wanapiga wanafukuza hii kitu huko kwa ground. I've never been a football person, but lately I've been feeling very indulged in this activity because it's quite interesting how people can have such love for one particular activity. I saw this game that happened in Venezuela some time back when they had some civil hawakuwa naelewana kivizuri, kizungu imekataa kutoka hapo. I saw another video when Taliban engaged in a football match with some community people before they took over the country, and this thing got me very interested in this activity called football. For the last 4 days, I've seen so much activity going on within our social media, and especially over the weekend, this one very game was very much advertised. Everybody was wearing these red t-shirts talking about Arsenal this, Arsenal that, and there was a harmony even when this country totally came to a shutdown. You know, one very interesting thing is how all the way from the eastern all the way to the western, one of the things that went through our roads when our roads were clear is that people actually participated in something called football. You could see balls rolling in our roads when there was uneasiness in this country. So it goes without saying and insisting that this game called football is one thing that should be inafaa kutiliwa maanani sana in our country. It brings harmony, it brings people together. It's one game that needs emphasis so much even in the political field. This is something to take notice of. And today, as you know it, I told you in this show, you're only going to host one of the finest brains. We're going to host experts who know how to analyze stuff. And today we have football experts in this show. These two young men work in this office, and when I walked in today, they actually found me in the office. They normally find me in the office. Can you believe that? So I walk into their office and I find them talking about football. So the first time I was going to make coffee, the second round they're still talking about football. And whenever I'm scrolling on my phone, the only thing I find is football. So first of all, I'm going to let them introduce themselves. And I want them to answer me this one big question. What is the biggest shock about this weekend? Please, we start on the left and we circle to the right.
Oh, good afternoon, you all. My name is Branton Though. If you can see me, you can see I'm wearing a black. It's a sad day about football to the rivals. Yeah, as for now, the only people who are happy are just the Arsenal fans, not us. Personally, I'm not happy. Yeah.
Ndio maana kasauti kako chini tu bana.
Kwa muda bado tujaanza.
Okay. Good morning. Good afternoon, I mean. Bado niko tu na ile huzuni ya Arsenal kubeba league. But my name is Joshua. Yeah, and I'm a football fan. Yeah.
You're a football fan?
Yeah, I'm a football fan.
You plainly a football fan.
Yeah.
So now, Bona Joshua and Bona Thu.
Yes.
What is the biggest shock of this weekend?
I think the social media knows.
Yeah.
It's all about Arsenal, that shitty club.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't know the reason they won, but it's because of Man City with their lack of win yesterday. But to be honest, it's a deserved trophy. They've really worked hard for it. I'm speaking as a rival, not as a fan now. As sometimes you need to speak as a football pundit, not just a fan. You be honest with your heart what's saying. So to me, they deserved it after 22 years. Imagine there's a person who was a teenager the last time Arsenal won a Premier League trophy. And now he's an old man with almost 4 kids. To him now is happy, but to me it's just football. Life moves, life goes on. Yeah.
It's funny you'd say there's someone who was a teenager when
Yeah,
the last won.
we speak facts.
You were not born when the last won.
Yeah, 204.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So what's your take about this weekend?
For me, we as a football, let me say that football today lost this season, because Arsenal getting that trophy, to some extent they deserve it, but kuna point pia they were favored.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they were favored to some point.
How were they favored?
Some decisions they are going against our way, not against their way, our way, as the hate watchers. To be honest, wamepigwa sana with the VR. They were favored some games. To be honest, you can see this is a red card, but wapewi, and then inakuwa when the VR apologizes the next day, you can see it's a kind of script thing.
It's kind of script, sindio?
Yeah. So
kuna place yenye kama unaona that officials, that VR officials, there is to some extent they are inconsistent, because at some point a foul can cause a right decision, but to some extent that decision in another match, like favoring Arsenal, they'll shall overrule.
Like he's trying to say, in a game where Arsenal is playing, the VR, it's vice versa, and how it should work. Like for example, there was a game they drew, but let's say that was a foul. But let's say there was a game on Monday, whereby they tackled their player who scored their winning goal, making them champions, Kai Havertz. Aligonga, they wear metallic boots, so akikanyanga mtu kwa his chin, it should be a straight kwa calves. Sorry, not chin. It should be a straight red card, but it wasn't given. You can see there is a bit of favorism over there. It wasn't soft. Let's say, to be honest, that was for a United fan. If that was Casemiro, that could be a straight red. It was Caicedo, it could be a red card. But when you come to Arsenal, it wasn't even given as a yellow card or what. It's just a script thing, but it's fine. They're champions, yeah.
So you'd say the referees are ruining the game?
They were biased, yeah. They have been biased. I don't know why. But you can see 22 years, when I'm telling you there is an old man now. The last time Arsenal won a trophy was a teenager. Yeah. Watch out, it's there, but we are so lucky the World Cup is set to begin in 3 weeks' time, so no one will give a fuck about their trophy or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which managers do you think are going to get fired first?
Firstly, as the season is set to conclude as for this season, it's too early to say which coach will get fired, because we haven't seen how their team style plays. But one coach I'm sure will not, it's an slot, is a Liverpool coach. I'm sure that by the time it's mid-season next season, let's say December, as we approach the next year, I don't think an slot will be the Liverpool coach, because of his team style of play. Is not ball yake si ya sahi. It's not the football that should be played in England, maybe the Netherlands, where he came from. Because also there is a post Mo Salah, as the Liverpool legend, as he is departing Liverpool. There's a post he said about Liverpool need to play a style of games, like he was talking about his former coach, his current coach. So like, and also in that comment he posted on his socials, most of the Liverpool players liked that, including let's say around 7 players, meaning they are telling Salah doing the right thing about this coach is not the right coach for us, in which I'm telling you is said to be the first coach to be sacked.
Okay.
Yeah, as a football fan, I came to realize the Liverpool staff, the board didn't sack him because he already gave them the league. So that's the reason I think they gave him an extra time in which, to my conclusion, they will just sack him.
So basically venye unasema ni isipokuwa angewapatia ligi angekuwa nje saizi.
Yeah, that's the true fact. Angekuwa hapo
saizi.
because he came in his first season and won the league.
Na kuna venye unaona anaweza salvage situation aendelee.
No, firstly, he spent over 400 million in the transfer windows, breaking 2 transfer records to get players who haven't have an impact to this team. So to be honest, if he needs change, he needs to pull his socks up, because to be honest, I don't think even Liverpool fans, when I go to a Liverpool fan, one thing he will tell me is an slot out, nothing more.
Kuna kitu kingine.
Yeah.
Kuna kitu ulisema story ya VAR ni kurudisha nyuma kidogo. So do you believe kama hii story ya VAR ingekuja into the play, kuna impact yote ingekuwa na hii ball?
VR si ati ni mbaya. Inasaidia sana, it plays a major role in football, in modern football, because kukiwa nayo players wanaweza pata even players after wameenda kuanalyze game, they can see their fouls, they can see how they play, they can see what is to be done and what is not to be done. So VR, it helps a lot, but sometimes they are not consistent, they are not competent, because at some time they shall favor. It's not about favoring, but at some time the decision that they make for a certain match, when it comes to a different match, that decision does not stand.
Okay.
Also adding about the VR thing, also here in Kenya hakuna VR, and we can see certain decisions they are going not as expected. So VR at some point it has an impact, and also it has a disadvantage, because talking about here in Kenya and also the Kenyan league, it deserves the VR. As for now, football has evolved. Ball ya size Kenya ilikuwa inachezwa na around the early 2000s, ama the early 2011 hapo. It's so advanced at some point in which the VR has an impact, but the shida ya hiyo VR ni the people wenye wako kwa VR. At some point it can be, there was this black ref assistant VR who was in the VR against the disallowed goal against West Ham. To be honest, that was a fall, let's say. It was a fall, but ingekuwa mwingine angelesema labda ni bao, unaona. So at some point VR iko na impact, and also it has a disadvantage.
Na huoni maybe kama fans ndio mnaleta emotions kwa history ya VR, because unaona VR hakuna human intervention, so basically ni machine na detect,
lakini on hiyo machine inakuwa it's been detected by someone is giving it's giving the command. Yeah. So human error can lead also to the VR having an error.
So unataka kusema VR iko na mafans pia, inaweza kuwa inapenda inapenda team fulani.
Sometimes it favors that favorism when you're watching a football game. Yeah. So it's not always 100% correct. Okay. Yeah. Because they sometimes they also, when the VR has a wrong decision, the next day they come to apologize. Why do they apologize? We made an error.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unafikiria kwa hii ligi kitu pia VR imechangia portion kubwa sana kwa team zenye zimetolewa?
Okay, mimi naweza sema hii VR venye inakuja inaenda ikiwa more over tunaitegemea sana, unaona. And the referee decision is the one which should be key. But sasa it came to assist. Sometimes it always have an advantage, but to be honest, it always have, you can see the advantage of VR when it's within your team. It's not against your team. I don't know if you're not seeing what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Na point ingine ni that you see, tuseme kama kuna big teams. Big team have some influence that the official is going to make, because most of the time tuseme kama team kama Real, mi ati ati ni hater wa Real, but Real themselves as a team wako na influence even to detect ama to make your referee to make some certain decisions. So kama tuseme kama wewe ni official mwenye kwa VR, unaweza kuwa na right decision, but sasa ikifika on the ground ref afanye nini, akuja overrule, unacheki, but wanafaa kwa wote pamoja, wana speak together. Okay. But sasa isikwe ni kama sasa tuseme that because some team iko na more influence over the other, that your team inafanya nini, inapata most of the decision favoring their side.
Yeah, okay. Also in this incoming World Cup, you'll see some decisions, they are wrong decisions with the VR obviously will have on the World Cup, in which they'll come later to just apologize and say, oh, we did an error, in which an error you already, let's say you lost the game, the 3 points zimeenda. Sasa where error itatusaidia wapi sasa, and we already lost the points. Okay. Yeah.
Na mkiangalia hii season, ni timu gani mmeona imeoutshine hii season? Ni timu gani ina overdo hii season?
I will allow him to talk first.
Mimi naweza sema Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Wanajituma mbaya.
Imeoverperform hii season.
Wanajituma.
Okay.
Walikuwa kwa nini? Because tuseme in the previous seasons wamekuwa down sana.
Okay.
So wakati wenye huyo coach aliingia, alimake some, alipewa time, sick unlike other coaches. Other coaches utaingia within some period of time, if you perform unexpectedly, ndio uta-retain job. But ukikuja ucheze hapo kimchezo mara unasema sio give me some time because someone else was given time, inakuwa that's not the culture yenye fans wamekuwa raised now na that club.
Exactly.
So to Bournemouth mimi naweza congrats sana, because hapa penye ametoka ni mbali, alafu for a lot of many years wajakuwa kicheza European competitions, so this is the first time we are going to see them play European competitions.
Okay.
To me now it's obviously Manchester United. Okay. Allow me to say this as a United fan. Yeah, I know some people out there will just say what this nigga saying, but I know what I'm saying when I'm saying United from half of the season we've been a good team. Let's say the league was to start at January and end right now, we could be the champions, not even Arsenal. I don't know if you know, we've got many points secured from the mid-season till now. We are the team that has a lot of points. Okay. But also, I can also give credit to Bournemouth. And also there is Bournemouth, and also there is Leeds. At some point, Leeds, they were to be relegated, and also they wanted to sack their coach. But they've pushed that they will remain back at the Premier League. And also they are the Black Cats, Sunderland. That team has, we've played 37 game weeks now. They've won 13 games, lost 12 and drew 12. So they are like a bit consistent, unlike Chelsea, who have lost a lot of games.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll give credit to Bournemouth.
Any lazima tu attack Chelsea.
No, allow me to finish my monologue. So it's Chelsea. Chelsea are trash. I can say Chelsea are trash right now. So the best team which have had a good season, I'll put United, Bournemouth, and Leeds and Sunderland. Those 4 teams.
Kuna kitu ulikuwa unataka kusema hapo, story ya Chelsea.
Msana
anapiga Chelsea.
Manchester United fans always just hate on Chelsea. Even
I'm not hating, I'm saying the reality. As for now, which position are you?
Me.
Are you playing Europe?
I'm about to.
No, as for now. It's not guaranteed.
Season ijaisha bado.
No, so, I'm saying as for now, are you playing? It's a yes or no question.
For now.
Yeah, it's a yes or no question.
No, for now, no, but...
Yeah, United, we are playing the Champions League. We secured Italy enough, I think by match game week 32 or 33. Yeah, we were already playing secured for the Champions League.
So watuliza sisi wenye tulikuwa kwa tuliona nini? Hebu mtuliza huko si mchezo.
Sasa unaona that's Chelsea.
Huko si mchezo because wakati unaingia unaingia ni kama that, you know, when you're going there, you're going to face the best of the best.
Since you are not the best now.
Teams from different leagues, different countries. So competition ya Champions League football is so much high. So when you go there with inexperienced players, at some point, or not even at some point, mostly utapata our players, because they are going there, they are experiencing the Champions League football for the first time, hawata perform. Watakuwa na face, wanasikia team kama PSG wanaanza kuogopa, wanasikia team kama Barcelona wanaanza kuogopa, not because hawajui kucheza, but because hawajakuwa exposed to that environment.
No, to be honest, you are saying a wrong thing. Let's say I will use a player like who. There are new teams. There is a team called Bodo Glimt. I don't know if you know that team.
Are they playing their...
No, I'm saying, do you know Bodo Glimt? Do you know that? No, see, I'm asking you a question. Now you're asking me a question. I'm the one asking a question.
Okay.
Do you know Bodo Glimt?
I know.
Well, it's a team from where? I don't know if it's Australia or somewhere there.
Uh-huh.
It's a team that it was ilifika, I don't know, quarterfinals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small team, but wakakuja kuprove it's not about who you are to be there, to be playing semi-finals or quarterfinals. It's how you play. And as for now, United have we call it the Curry football book.
Mm-hmm.
Manze, as for now, we are inventable, manze. Yeah, we just need to learn. As for now, I'm just eager to gain people's asses there.
You have to agree that experienced players have a major role in Champions League football.
See, we've got experienced players.
In fact, in every competitions, because they themselves, they know how to develop young players while being on the pitch, and they know how to dictate game.
Yeah.
But unlike youngsters who are going to learn first.
To be honest, our team, we've got experienced players, unlike your team.
So for me, I was somehow...
That's the reason you got knocked out, not because...
Hebu niulize hii swali, probably inaweza help to your conversation. Ni timu gani iliwa disappoint sasa sana?
Firstly, let me start, and then I allow him to talk, because we're already top of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so firstly, it's obvious, Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get why a team that has come from winning the Premier League to have a bad season. They had a terrible season. Not even a terrible season. Because with all the money they got from all their winning the Premier League, they went and bought some, I can say, experienced players, including Isak and Florian Wirtz, but they already shown they are not I don't know how to say it. They were not ready, let's say, for that season.
Mm-hmm.
That it was Liverpool that I saw they didn't have a good season.
Mm-hmm.
Also Chelsea, obviously, because I can't understand why they call themselves, I don't know, world champions or world what. I don't even know. It doesn't. Yeah, Chelsea also had a bad season also. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and also there's a team that is getting relegated, West Ham. But West Ham and Tottenham, including Tottenham has had a bad season also. Yeah, I will allow him to.
Okay. Me first, I will say Tottenham, because Tottenham itself is a huge club. You see, that Tottenham is one of the big 6 teams in EPL. So finding yourself in the relegation battle, it's something very different, something very awkward for you, for the club which has that kind of status.
Yeah.
So they performed very poorly, and it's because of their own, how the season have been for them. They have been facing injuries, and most of their players hawajakuwa form. Players wako tu, lakini sasa wako down in form.
Okay.
The other team is Chelsea, obvious, because throughout the season, at first walianza na moto na cheki, walikuwa pale juu, walikuwa na compete. Most of their time they spent there in number 1, 2, 3, but throughout the season...
No, you're lying.
I'm saying the truth.
No, when was the last Chelsea at the top of the table? I can't recall that time.
I'm not saying at the top of
You
the
know,
table,
you've said
but they
number
were-
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So
they were there.
so you've already illustrated 1, 2, 3. So what are you saying?
They were in a title race, let me say that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the best one. Not
Okay.
putting yourself at
So-
the top.
So when it came to mid-season, wakakuja wakashake and their confidence, their winning mentality dropped. So for the club officials, for the clubs, the hierarchy for the club, they decided to sack the coach and just bring someone new who can change the strategy of the game, and bring that mentality to the team, because Chelsea has been understood as a big club, a club that is always winning, a club that is always find their way to the finals. So that team, usicheke mse, sini wabaya, that's why we are world champions. So wakati hiyo coach aliishia, he called Enzo Maresca, and aliishia because he resigned. Nacheki, I resigned because to him, he said that the environment he was working in didn't work as the way he was expecting. But sasa yes aliishia, akatuacha kwa ngori,
Kwa trenches.
so at the time when sema unaona wakati uko down wafai kuacha, si ndio? Unafaa kuwa na msee mwenye anakuhelp. So players wakati the first time walikuwa na face hiyo backlash ya mafans nini, alafu tena ukuje uvute coach, alafu tena results back to the same, it becomes so depressing, it becomes even discouraging for players to go to the pitch and play and give their effort. So that coach himself leaving, ili destabilize game, destabilize hiyo form yenye our players walikuwa pata from that coach. So ikaenda hivyo, wakabai player, wakaleta coach mwingine. That coach performed even worse than that coach who was there.
The other one.
Managing man.
Managing man. So it has been very difficult for Chelsea, but right now they are wako na interim coach who is going to manage his last game maybe as an interim coach, because now we have signed a top manager. Now we have signed a manager, not a head coach.
Okay.
And there's a big difference between a manager and a head coach.
Nataka
So
tuchukue hii game
we
moja.
expect him a win.
A win for you.
We're expecting a strong win for us come next season.
Okay, to me, I'm just saying, mark my words, mid-season, Ernest Lott and Xabi Alonso will be far forgotten. Yeah, that's mark that what I'm saying.
That comes from haters' perspective.
Not from a hater's
From a hater's
perspective. As
perspective.
for now, you can see where he came from. He came back from Real Madrid. There wasn't any change I saw, even from the style of play.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just a normal coach. They're just overrating him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Because naona most of the controversies zinaenda like there is a shift of how these big teams zilikuwa zinaviewwa.
Yeah.
That whole thing is changing.
Yeah.
So hebu tuangalie this one game that kind of familiar with. Niliwaambia mimi na football, but I'm kind of familiar with Manchester United versus Liverpool.
Yeah.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
Hebu tuangalie hiyo game kidogo. Tactically, how would you place the game?
That as for now, United is. I can say as for now we are regaining our glory. It's coming back.
Okay.
I can see it. I can see you have to use your third eye in order to know what I'm saying. I can say United, it's coming back to its glory.
Okay.
We just need to give the coach support. As for now, the only big team in England right now is, let's say, Arsenal, because they are champions, and also United. So for the United-Liverpool game, the rivalry was there back then, but this season we canned Liverpool home and away, so that wasn't pressure in all. It means there's only one king, one lion.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's no need to say who's the lion name is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was the real man in that match?
In that match,
Yeah, Manchester United and Liverpool FC.
I will give credit to Manchester United because they were the better
Okay.
in that game.
But the player.
But the Liverpool, they were better because Liverpool were in form.
Okay.
You see, whenever you are facing some challenge that is not up to you, then you cannot call yourself lion.
Okay.
You cannot call yourself big as the big.
Okay.
You need to face the best of the best to prove yourself.
That's why I'm going to play in the Champions League,
so
man.
that Liverpool, there was some shit walikuwa down. But to Man U, that game walikuwa to them they were the best. They were the best. Waliweza.
Nani huyo player mmoja unaweza sema huyu naye aliweza?
Bruno ni mbaya.
Thank you, man. No, I want to tell him thank you for acknowledging me as the best football player we've ever seen in our century. Yeah, there's no one else. To me, I can say Liverpool they are starting to build. They are rebuilding now because they are letting Salah go. Okay. So there's a lot of work to be done in the Liverpool perspective. As for now, United, we just need to make the correct signings and go win this league next season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kulikuwa na any controversies kwa hiyo game?
Controversies zilikuwa is just United gifted Liverpool the 2 goals they scored. It was just gifts from United. I don't know. We just wanted to make the game more jovial or whatever. I don't know.
It a gift. Nini uliangalia uko wazi?
Like it's just players gifting them ball, the football, and then that's an error to us leading to them scoring. Yeah.
Kuna one particular player unaweza sema alifanyia blunder.
Yeah. The one is our I can say has been our best player of the season is Sene Lamens. He's our GK is our goalkeeper. He made an error, but that error doesn't describe who he is. He's Peter Schmeichel in disguise. Yeah. And also our African Messi. Amadialo also made a mistake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mbona unafikiria the Kenyan Slav wanapenda English league so much?
Firstly, let me talk and then I'll allow him to talk. Firstly, it's the brand. You know Guinness. Guinness, I think it's worldwide, to be honest. I don't know if it's worldwide, but here in Kenya, Guinness is like the most popular brand.
Okay.
So also Guinness, they had what do I call it? They brought the Premier League trophy in Kenya.
Okay.
It's called a tour visit. Yeah,
okay.
I got it right. So they bring the trophy here in Kenya. People take photos with it, but in order to be in among those people the trophy is visiting, you need to be somewhere, maybe somewhere in social media. Like it's just, you don't know how it works, but there's always a Premier League trophy that usually comes through the visit of Guinness. Guinness is, I think it's a sponsor of the Premier League. So and now Guinness here is in Kenya, so they just create that tour where they bring the trophy. The trophy is usually brought by the legends who played the game long time ago. Okay. So to be honest, I can say it's all about Guinness. I should have talked to them and whatever, and also the love of the game here in Kenya. Kenyans love football so much. Okay. Yeah.
Would you attribute anything to Kenyans loving the English league kushinda any other?
Because we as Kenyans first, sisi tunajivunia because we got one of our own playing at EPL. Okay. And playing at very big clubs like Tottenham. Okay. So it's like something that you love. It's something that you connect with because you see someone that you have grown with, someone that you relate with playing at that league. Okay. Secondly, because EPL itself is a competitive team. It's a competitive league. And through its competitiveness, fans get to enjoy. Okay. And get to just be a fan, to just experience that type of competitiveness that is in that league. Okay. Yeah.
Sasa kuna hii story niliona especially this weekend. Kila mahali ukiingia na sijui mbona, na tutakuja back to that again, umeongea story ya a certain Guinness that is supportive of certain clubs. Yeah. So kila mahali ukiingia unapata tu ni story ya ball. Do you feel like tume embrace story ya ball so much hata kushinda the Europeans? Ukiangalia, because I'm sure you've watched hizi vitu time and again, because every time nikiwalk hapo kwa desk napata tu mnaongea story ya ball. So because I'm sure mnapitia hizo pages, the YouTube channels and all that. Do you feel like Kenyans wako so much into football hata kushinda the Europeans?
So firstly, let me talk about myself. Me back in high school, mi pekee ndio nilikuwa napenda ball ile sana. In which later, let's say 2 years after nimemaliza shule ndio naona wasi washakuwa engaged nayo. So when I nilipenda hii ball, it's because of I would do play the game. So also had at some point I was in love with the Manchester United goalkeeper because he was my role model. He was called the Hair.
Okay.
So that's the reason I loved the game.
Okay.
Yeah. And ndio maana sasa hata saa hii unapata kila mse, even girls, to be honest. Saa hii girls ukipatana tu na madema hapa hata sio unamuuliza, ndio anakuuliza kama unapenda ball.
Kama upendi ball na kuchuja haraka.
Kuna wanasemanga kuna watu nyesizi wa date.
Unapendi ball?
Mafans kama mafans.
Like wanasema I can't date a certain, let's say a United fan. But I've never seen a girl saying I can't date a United fan. I do hear when they say I can't date a guy who is supporting Chelsea.
Jamaa chocha ama ni ukweli?
Ni ukweli, they call them Nduthi FC. Wanaitwa Nduthi FC.
Ati wanaitwa
Nduthi FC.
So kama wewe ni mtu wa
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Even if let me just keep to myself. I was to talk.
Uzuri yetu tunapenda huko nje seti. Si lazima.
But ukiangalia the beautiful girls out there, they don't support Chelsea.
Buda. Wewe.
Timu gani kwa na celebrities tukiongelea? Timu gani kwa na celebrities?
It's not about celebrities. Yes?
Those celebrities are the ones that bring those fans, isn't you?
No, me I wasn't brought to football through
celebrities. The ones bringing those, because madem hawako na watching football kitambo. So through the trends zenye zinatokea sasa ndio zinafanya nini, zinawavutia ku just engage with the football and get to know the football. So
unajua kuna kitu interesting sana mmeniambia sasa. Nimeanza mpaka kuwa sasa mtu wa ball kidogo. So unataka kusema kuna madem wana kuscreen na timu yenyewe una support?
Yeah, to be honest, because supporting Chelsea tells him about his personality.
So what does it say about you when you're supporting Chelsea?
I can't support Chelsea.
No, for women, because I'm sure you
know about United, they are loyal, you know. You know, United, we've been in trenches for a long decade. Let's say the last 1 decade. We've been trenches, we've been trying to rebuilding. So a girl telling you that he loves you because you support United, because that's loyalty, man.
Okay.
Chelsea, so
what does Chelsea say?
They're all players.
Umekuwa cluster ingine. Okay, what does Arsenal say?
Arsenal, as for now, Arsenal has most girls support Arsenal. I don't know why. I don't know.
Na ndivyo naona social media.
Hata mimi sielewi, because it's because Arsenal at their prime right now.
Mimi naweza kupea reason nyingine.
Yeah.
Kuna kijana fulani anaitwa Saka hapo. Kijana wanamuitanga handsome. So that's the
so you ndio inafanya wa support Arsenal.
And also there are some musicians including Thames and Ira Star. Those ladies support Arsenal, and I think, you know, their fan base is girls. So also it influences them. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. So nikipiga tisho Arsenal hii weekend mimi niko set. Hata niko show kutoka hapa nje utapata na msichana amevaa jezi ya Arsenal.
Naona kila mahali ni jezi za Arsenal, kila mahali ni jezi za Arsenal. Buda Chelsea
ni rare sana upate mdema amevaa jezi ya Chelsea.
Think about your life. Anyway, jamaa amekupiga mulika nyingine
mbovu sana.
Amechocha nini? I only speak absolutes.
Sikia jamaa kujichocha. So no, kuna hii swali na either one of you nasikia mkiassociate history ya betting, kama umesema hiyo story ya nini ya Guinness kusupport one of the teams. Nimesikia umesema kitu kama hiyo also ya commercialization na hizo stories zote. Hebu nikuulize, unaona kama football ina increase hizi stories za obsession ya betting na alcohol consumption? Because most of the time nilisikiaga mahali Wakenya sometimes hata kuna Wakenya wapendi ball, wanapenda tu kata maji.
Wanaenda tu, you know, the fun of watching a football match is when you watch when you are a lot of people.
Okay.
So
you think hiyo inaongeza hiyo obsession?
Because wase wengi watapata na obvious wapi, watapata kule Mangweni. Utapata watu wengi wamekuja tu kwa kijako, hata itadai wase wanapenda kuona ball
outside.
Outside, in which influences people to lazima wakate, unaona. But kama ukati kitu mbaya, mimi naweza ku advise wewe ndafanya tu shughuli yako juu unaona ball, unaona. But also in the other sector, in gambling now, it's catastrophic, man. Ni mbaya manzi, wasi wana bet sana huku nje. In which sasa inafanya pia watu wana lose their value as human beings.
Okay.
Yeah, because betting is also inakuwa imeandikwa bet responsibly. Just don't just bet, but uko watu because of their penye life ni tough, they just want to do their things.
Na una believe kungakuwa na censoring kidogo ya football, kama hizi packages zenye zinaofiwa na net, hizi cable TV zenye zinaofa search, unaona kama kungekuwa na censoring kidogo ama restrictions kidogo, inaweza zuia watu hii excessive betting yenye iko na alcohol consumption, unaona kama inaweza saidia? Ama watu watabet tu na watapiga tu sherehe either way?
Kwangu, as for venye mimi naelewa ball, it's all about say ball, it's not about passion. Watu wako shughuli yao, they are doing businesses. So msiata kama na a lot of money, let me talk as a United fan, they are in a position now to have a betting sponsor here. Imagine having a betting sponsor here in your shirts here. Alafu unakata hiyo do, it's impossible for a team, unaona. Yeah, so pia money sometimes in football there, it doesn't make sense. Sai wasi wanafanya shughuli yao, business, watu it's all about the money, not nothing more.
No question is, cause to share agree na ninaona both sides mnasema betting na alcohol consumption in Kenya right now is very huge. Now one of the things tunaweza attribute to that ni ball, cause people watu watatumia, especially Kenyans, watatumia hiyo reason ya tunaenda kuwatch ball. Tuangushe mzinga hapa, unaona. Kesho kuna ball, kesho kutwa kuna ball, cause kuna league, nasikiaga kuna league sijui ya nini, kuna nini. Unapata watu always wako hata kwa ofisi, mtu ako tu kwa sites akibet. Do you think if kunaweza kuwa na hiyo restriction ya hauwezi, hakuna hizo cable TV, so mna restrictiwa, you can only watch this much ball, unaona kama kunaweza kuwa na any change in hiyo behavior ya kubet na ya kukunywa pombe?
Mimi sidhani, cause Premier League when make sure Guinness, ndio sijajua if Guinness is always worldwide ama nini, because Guinness is the official sponsor of the Premier League. So to me, I don't think inaweza saidia.
Haiwezi saidia. Watu bado watakata tu regardless. Okay.
Na watu kukata watakata tu.
Bado watakata.
Betting pia unajua pia pale.
Sasa tunaenda kukata because una supporting football.
Ni environment umejipata, unaona. Let's say umeenda kuona game at let's say a certain club. Wezi niambia utaona kuwa wanyi umeenda kukunywa maji, watu wanaenda wanakata huko. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, hata umesema vizuri hivyo. Acha tu niulize. Umeget venye amesema ni ile environment yenye iko. So do you believe hiyo environment ya ball ikakuwa minimized? Watu wanaweza punguza kukata?
Depends. Personally for me, mimi naoneanga ball mtaani kijani.
Okay.
In which mimi niko tu soba nikiona, unaona. So it depends manze.
Inaweza depend.
It's a 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Me, that environment, unaona nini Kenya, mimi naweza sema ni that tuseme kama ulikuwa mtu wa kukata, utakata tu, not because you are placed in certain environment.
Okay.
Kama ulikuwa msewa utakata tu, si ati ball inakupelekanga huko ndio uende ukate. Kitu inakuwa imekutoa kwa nyumba ni that unaenda kukata.
Na betting
sasa naweza sema you know betting tuseme most of the sport wanafanyanga betting, si ndio?
Okay.
Not football peke yake.
Yeah.
But tumeona betting sites mingi hata zenye zimekuwa zikikama zina kama because of football.
Ziko centralized na ball.
Ziko centralized na ball. So wako biashara pia wao.
You know that there was something I was saying like about money. Unaweza ona mse, let's say you own a betting company. Let's say my team my team it's playing against this team, so you bring money to my team, we fix a game.
Okay.
So tunasema we know a certain amount of number wanagojea game, so let's buy this match.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Sandivo betting companies, most they earn their money through match fixing.
Okay.
Then there's here in Kenya, match fixing is so real. Vitu unaweza ona kwa a certain game unaenda unashanga nini. There was I have to mention his name. There was our former Harambee Stars goalkeeper, iliuma sana, alikuwa anaitwa Patrick Matasi. He was involved in the match fixing stuff.
Okay.
So as a Kenyan, hiyo kitu inatuonyesha pia si uko nje, they are so greedy for money. If you can betray a country just for some money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
now this was proved.
Yeah, it's proved. Even you can do your research. Even it got banned from paying the Harambee Stars team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now question is, do you believe kukakuwa na restriction ya ball, not totally, just minimization kidogo ya how unaweza access football, not too much of it? Do you believe tendencies za betting zinaweza kuwa reduced to some levels?
That question can be answered back at COVID. You know, the COVID thing where things got locked down, including football.
Yeah.
A lot of companies really downgrade with their financials.
Okay.
I think that will answer your question.
Oh, so it means football consumption ilienda juu.
Sasa venye football COVID ilikuja, hizo basi there was low profits pale kwa businesses, meaning games haziko. So hizi sports zikiwa ndio zinaleta hizi betting, hizi vitu za betting.
So what you're saying is betting inachukuliwa kama side hustle?
Exactly.
What's your take on that?
Hiyo mambo ya restriction, but tuseme mimi inaweza play kwa tuseme watu kama youths na young children, because accessibility to football sana inatumika wakati wa simu, unaona?
Okay.
So tuseme kama mtoto ama young adults wakiengage so much in football za tuseme sasa kama hizi DLS, hizi Android playing games.
Okay.
So hizo naye ni mbaya because it makes you so immersive. Unakuwa so immersed to hizo screen games.
Okay.
Of which sasa ina affect somehow.
Okay.
Kiakili ina affect somehow the way you should do or work without it. Okay. So kukiza kuwa na sensitivity about Android games, sana football, sana mostly tu hizo zitakuwa zina encourage students ama young adults engage in something profitable rather than kucheza hizo games.
And also as watu ukiscroll, let's say the illegal sites which people use to stream football, utapata tu ad itakuleta, it's not any ad fulani sijui ya nguo ama nini. Itakuletea betting hizi sites.
Okay.
Yeah, so betting hizi sports zikiwa betting itaendelea kuwa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now quick questions. Tukirap up hii story. Nataka kuuliza swali, nikiuliza swali jibu tu what comes first in mind.
Yeah.
Don't think about it. Ni watu ni pro ball. Just jibu tu. Score predictions this weekend.
Score prediction.
You could have displayed
which
the
team?
fixtures.
So now let me ask, which player do you think is going to score first? Tumebaki na game ngapi?
Game
moja tu, si ndio?
Moja tu. Ni fixtures 10 zote zinachezwa the same time.
Yeah.
So venye mimi naona ni fixtures zitakuwa the same time. Inakuanga sijui, I don't get the reason why the games it's the match game week zikiisha zitakuwa zote zimekuwa displayed the same time. So zitakuwa 10 games. So to me unaweza display hapo ndo niseme predictions zangu yaseme.
So which games are playing? this weekend?
We've got a lot, 10
Chelsea got
games.
Sunderland.
Which
Away.
is the bottom line of them all?
The bottom line was to be on Sunday, but no, it's the party's already spoiled by Arsenal winning the league yesterday. So as for now, any team can just win. Me, I'm not there.
So
Already I'm in
it
the
doesn't
Champions
matter
League. Yeah,
that
as for
they're
now, the gist of the game is over.
Isha maliza.
Yeah.
So now, as we wrap up, because we need to break now, let me ask you. This conversation, within our conversation, nimesikia ukisema story ya ule jamaa mwenye mademo wanaangalia. This is the watch ball sababu ya huyu is presumed very handsome. Nimesikia ukiongea story ya alcohol, nimesikia ukiongea story ya watu kufix matches, nimesikia ukiongea story ya all these things.
Yeah.
Do you believe ball imefika mahali it is too more of commercial than entertainment?
Yeah, thank you for that question. As for now, there's as the World Cup is set to begin June, YouTube watakuwa na broadcast hizo games live, so there will be no need of you ati unaenda kuona ball umelipia DStv. YouTube will be bringing those games, but the funny fact about YouTube, hizo games itakuwa na ads within the middle. So the football thing right now it's that when vitu zinaenda ikigrow ndio ina lose value, because I've never seen a football final, let's say a football final, having a halftime show.
Okay.
It's got to make why. What's the game of the Super Bowl, you know Super Bowl?
Yeah.
So like football sai unapata ati halftime show itakuwa na Super Bowl. There's no seriousness in the game because inafanyika states, and states that man over there usually be
Unaipelekaga all the way.
No, like Trump now. So unasikia sa World Cup ita take place states, so kutakuwa na ball ime lose value yake juu huwezi niambia ati kutakuwa na hiyo Super Bowl the halftime show. And also they were suggesting also ati players wanatoka moja like there's no that seriousness in the game, like unatoka moja ati ukitwa jina unlike you mkamote, but that was disallowed.
Okay.
Yeah, as for now football, the game's gone.
It's more of commercial sasa.
Yeah, the game's gone.
Do you have any take on that?
Yeah, but you see, entertainment is still there, but wame prioritize sana business.
Okay.
Yeah, wame prioritize sana business because business, sometimes when you give too much, when you give out too much, you spoil it.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you give so whenever we have those sijui mambo na halftime show, mambo sijui na
like artists performing in the middle of a serious game, you see, like it's nothing serious there.
Okay.
In a spoil game.
Yeah, you also kuna including the halftime show, the opening ceremony is always allowed, but sasa in a final at halftime show mtu anakuja kuperform hapo, it's more of a show, it's not a football match.
Naweza kupea instance moja, kama unaona tuseme kama ile time ya Chelsea walikuwa wanacheza Club World Cup
ya PSG.
So it's not the final.
Yeah.
Ile kuna game Chelsea walichezaga na Benfica.
Yeah.
And throughout the game it was somehow disrupted. It was somehow walistopisha kwanza because of some certain factors. So when tukikuwa na hizo factors zimestopisha hivyo games, zinafanya games flow of the game ina die.
Yeah.
Na check. So whenever the game is gone because in a natural game hakunaga hizo vitu, unaona. So when we have that disruption of the flow of the game, it kills the game. Okay. So mafansa wakuwa tena ile energy yetu tulikuwa tunapata before haipatikani sasa, and to get it you have to strain, you have to do something extra.
Also adding on that point, to be honest, let's say you said you are not that of a great football fan. Umejua World Cup imekuwa lini? Itakuwa hii mwezi lini? Next month, ndio June. Umejua lini ndio mwaka ya World Cup?
Can I be very honest?
Umejua sahi.
Nimejua sahi.
No, there's no about you can remember the 22 World Cup tulianza kuiongelelea early enough around that last year. But sahi naanza kuongelelewa hata ukikumbuka 2018 tulikuwa imeongelelewa almost the whole year ndio ifikiwe, but watu hata wamejua World Cup ni juzi, hata juzi ndio watu wamejua World Cup itakuwa June, kwa sababu Kenya place ina kwa states.
Inaanza lini exactly?
Inaanza June 14 na June 11th I'm not wrong.
June 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
So also the venue talks a lot. Juwezi niambia World Cup ina states hata onangi ball. Hao wase wanasemanga tuite football soccer, mbona tuite football soccer? You see pia the environment haiko pleasing. Pia hizo games kuona itakuwa late sana juu
time difference
pia. Sasa kuna games zitakuwa saa 8 asubuhi man. Sasa saa 8 asubuhi unafaa mke kazi itakuwaje?
We need to wrap this up. Na uulize swali moja mkinijibu. Don't extend each a few seconds, 5 seconds. Let me ask you. Within the commercialization yenye imekuwa within football, both in alcohol, you can say football has actually employed a lot of people because we have so many sports clubs in this country. Unaingia tu base, unapata hii base, ukuja tu ni boys club, a few ladies here and there, sababu watu wako so much into football. Unaingia some places, betting sites, kuna mpaka hizi walk-in shops za betting zenye unanunua sticker unangoja nayo hivi ukingoja ball yako iishe. So do you think football imeleta so much employment like treatment and control, positive and negative? So do you think it may employ so much people as opposed to the harm it's doing to the society?
I think it is football is impactful and it may contribute positively
than the negative side.
The positives outrun the negatives.
Okay.
Because as we see, as the football grows, because tumesema say football in advance. So when football in advance, ile vitu yenye ilikuanga kitambo zingine zinakuwa outrun ama zingine zinatokelezea zingine. So when something new is coming, so you need other people new to help you. Na check. So ina increase that employment yenye tumesema, and promotion of business inazidi grow like before. So positives na negatives.
So in my knowledge of football understanding, when nimeona ball of late, it's a two-way sided. Iko na benefits na pia iko na obstacles in which we've already talked about. It's only betting. Sidhani kuna obstacle nyingine inaweza fanya msiakwe mtundu in like life yake and same. It's only about betting. Hizo zingine iko na positives mingi sana.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, that is our show for today. Thank you very much for joining us today. That is, I think this is the only segment I've ever done for Nabol. It's been quite a session, and I believe this is something we should do every week, just to keep people on the edge. Pia mimi mjamini mnoma na ball pia mpira mbele. So thank you very much for joining us, and I want to invite you to this production house. So Kelele Digital is one of the houses that give you production at its peak. You do not get to find any other place that gives you production like we do inside here. So for only 5,000 Kenya shillings for every 1 hour, and you get reels, you get edits. I promise you, I normally do lives. There is a reason why I normally do lives personally, but I'll share some things at Kelele Digital, and you're going to see some of the stuff that we do for other people, some of the editings that we've done in this studio. This young man right here you've seen analyzing football, plus another young man who doesn't like cameras, anaitwa George. He does things that you can only sleep and imagine. I'm telling you, we do so much good in this studio. You need to bring us your money so we can give you services that you can only want to put out there. Come here, photography. We have so many shades. Come here for production. You want to advertise your schools. You want to advertise your B&Bs. You want to advertise your... What else do people advertise? Your matatus. I've seen people do some really good stuff with matatus. Come here and we're going to give you videos that you can do, ama reels that you can put in those very huge screens mkonazo kwa hizo manganya. So come to us. What our exhibition, come to us please. holla at us. Go hapo Kelele Digital, you can go there. Please reach out to us. There's a number iko hapo chini, you call it. You're going to find a very polite young man anaitwa George. He's going to serve you, and you can reach out to you, and I can promise you, come to me, I'll give you some discounts. You come talk to us, I'll give you some discounts. Thank you very much. That is it for us today. Till tomorrow morning 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Our usual Magazetini. See you then.
Adios.